hurt me with the word goodbye. Though it took some time to survive you, I'm better on the other side. I'm all good already, so moved on, it's scary. I'm not where you left me at all. So, if you don't wanna see me dancing with somebody, if you wanna believe that anything could stop me, don't show up. I'm all good over. 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 Don't come out. Don't stop caring about me now. Walk away. You know how. Don't stop caring about me now. Kiss me hard before you go. Summertime sadness. I just wanted you to know that baby you're the best. I got my red dress on tonight, dancing in the dark in the pale moonlight. Down my hair up real big, beautiful style, high heels off, I'm feeling alive. Oh my God, I feel it in the air, telephone wires above are seizing like a snare, honey. I'm on fire, I feel it everywhere, nothing scares me anymore. Kiss me hard before you go. Summertime sadness. I just wanted you to know that baby you're the best. I got that summertime sadness. Summertime sadness. Got that summertime sadness. Oh, I'm feeling electric tonight. Cruising down the coast, going about 99. Put my bad baby by my heavenly side. I know if I go, I got happy tonight. Oh my God, I feel it in the air, telephone wires above are seizing like a snare, honey. I'm on fire, I feel it everywhere, nothing scares me anymore. Kiss me hard before you go. Summertime sadness. I just wanted you to know that baby you're the best. I got that summertime sadness. Summertime sadness. Got that summertime sadness. Oh. Someone else. Give you my emotions. I just tryna give you all my love. All my love is never enough, never enough. Is never enough, never enough. 15, I remember the car rides, small fights, conversations all night. I never saw you as anything more than a friend, but now I see you in a new light. We're getting older, there's a sparkle in your eyes that wasn't there before. You give me butterflies, it makes me wonder if there could be something more. We were only kids when we first met. Now let's discover where we have been yet. I don't wanna wonder what could have been. So baby, take my hand and let my love in. We were only kids when we first met. Now let's discover where we have been yet. I don't wanna wonder what could have been. So baby, take my hand and let my love in. When we were 15, I remember car rides, small fights, conversations all night. I never saw you as anything more than a friend, but now I see you in a new light. We're getting older, there's a sparkle in your eyes that wasn't there before. You give me butterflies, it makes me wonder if there could be something more. We were only kids when we first met. Now let's discover where we have been yet. I don't wanna wonder what could have been. So baby, take my hand and let my love in. We were only kids when we first met. Now let's discover where we have been yet. I don't wanna wonder what could have been. So baby, take my hand and we were only kids when we first met. Now let's discover what we have been yet. I don't wanna wonder what could have been. So baby, take my hand and let my love in.
No way, don't believe a word you say. I always add, but you just take. Now the problem stays the same. No way, I couldn't count on you to stay. All the times you walked away, but my feelings never change. Can't believe all the pain that you caused me. How will that equate? All the love that I gave you that you threw away. Guess you took the bait. Always, I wait. At times I felt so safe, but you took that all away. Learned my lesson the hard way. Just stop denying, you always lying. Isn't it worth me trying? We gotta figure it out now. Gotta figure it out, figure it out, figure it out now. Figure it out, figure it out, figure it out now. Na na na, Now, just stop denying. You always lying. Is it even worth me trying? We gotta figure it out now. Gotta figure it out. Figure it out. Figure it out now. Figure it out. Figure it out. Figure it out now.
We can run away from here, from everything that we hold dear. Will you take my hand now? You're the missing piece I found. There's no one else, no one around. A shining beacon leading me to freedom. I feel like I'm dreaming, dreaming. We can take our time, we've got forever. We were broken, but it's time, but it's worth the effort. I won't leave you behind. Will you stay by my side? I won't leave you behind. Will you stay by my side? We can run away from here, from everything that we hold dear. Will you take my hand now? You're the missing piece I found. There's no one else, no one around. A shining beacon leading me to freedom. I feel like I'm dreaming, dreaming. We can take our time, we've got forever. We were broken, but it's time, but it's worth the effort. I won't leave you behind. Will you stay by my side? I won't leave you behind. Will you stay by my side? I've let you cross me. My mind shuts down and I can't compete. My body's shaking and I'm scared to say just how I feel. Gotta turn down that noise so I can make the right choice. I need to know, 'cause if you won't listen, I might just have to go. I want to leave this all behind. Can we close this door for peace of mind? 'Cause I'm not the one to scream and shout, and you don't want to talk this out. And I don't want to lose me, so I need to choose me. Choose me. So I need to choose me. Choose me. I really need to tell you the truth. Your talk is cheap, but your words cut deep. Don't you understand that you're bringing me down till I'm stuck on the ground? I need to turn on the noise so I can make the right choice. I need to know, can this be different, or should I let this go? I want to leave this all behind. Can we close this door for peace of mind? 'Cause I'm not the one to scream and shout, and you don't want to talk this out. And I don't want to lose me, so I need to choose me. Choose me. So I need to choose me. Choose me. I really need to, and I don't want to lose me, so I need to choose me. I was trying to forget you, staying sober, feeling numb, seeing you in empty spaces, silent screaming that you're gone. Left up our heart, what you promised undone, battling your lies with my heart and my soul, breaking me down into pieces I fell for you. And now I can get you out of my memory. If your wrists get tired, then take off your clothes. Feel like I'm always fighting to keep you love. And when you don't reply, I feel like something's wrong with me. I get disappointed way too fucking easily, but I don't want to toughen up. Cause I'm a soft bitch, but that's how I like it. I don't wanna fake it, I don't wanna fight, can't stop it. Cause I know you like it too. So pet me, feed me, love me, pet me, feed me, love me. Truth is, we're both needy. You can't get enough of the soft shit. Cause that's how you like it. I don't wanna fake it. You don't wanna fight this soft bitch. Cause I know you like her too. Yeah, if you tell me I'm pretty, then I'll never let you go. Keep it to me even when you're cold. You say I'm alive, but trust me, I already know. You know, I know that I'm a soft bitch, but that's how I like it. I don't wanna fake it. You don't wanna fight this soft bitch. Cause I know you like it too. So pet me, feed me, love me, pet me, feed me, love. Truth is, we're both needy. You can't get enough of the soft shit. Cause that's how you like it. I don't wanna fake it. You don't wanna fight this soft bitch. Cause I know you like her too. And I really like you, you. You. I really like you. Cause I'm a soft bitch, but that's how I like it. Baby, I don't wanna fight it. I don't wanna fight it. So pet me, feed me, love me, pet me, feed me, love. Truth is, we're both needy. You can't get enough of the soft shit. Cause that's how you like it. I don't wanna fake it. You don't wanna fight this soft bitch. Cause I know you like me too. And I really like you.
Come around. I've been feeling down, sick and tired of feeling like I'm living in a ghost town. Come around. Lost and never found, sick and tired of feeling like I'm living in a ghost town. I cannot sleep, it's getting harder and harder to breathe. 6 feet buried beneath, and all the dust is following me. And the lights go out, grit my teeth, shut my mouth. When the night comes around, I become a ghost now.
Oh, can anybody hear me? Oh, screaming through the empty. Somebody come and get me, get me.
Come around. I've been feeling down, sick and tired of feeling like I'm living in a ghost town. Come around. Lost and never found, sick and tired of feeling like I'm living in a ghost town. Leave me for dead, look what it's costing. And the lights go out, grit my teeth, shut my mouth. When the night come around, I become a ghost now.
Oh, can anybody hear me? Screaming through the empty. Somebody come and get me.
Come around. I've been feeling down, sick and tired of feeling like I'm living in a ghost town. Come around. Lost
Cause you feel the chaos waking, running out of time. But this world is ours to save, so hold the light. Oh, it's do or die. Oh, now it's our only chance, and if we're going down, we're going down fighting like it's the end of the. Like it's the end of the. Sleep when you're dead, cause we've come too far to waste it, hanging by a thread. Time to rise, we cannot break, so hold the light. Oh, it's do or die. Oh, now it's our only chance, and if we're going down fighting, gotta hold our ground. Oh, this is our last stand, and if we're going down fighting, like it's the end of the. Like it's the end of the. Like it's the end of the. Like it's the end of the.
I was putting my guard down, I was letting you close, then the walls came closing in. I should have seen it all coming, it was the calm before the storm. Now we're fading in the wind. So what if I opened up my eyes and let the rain fall from the sky? What if I could run away from time? Could I erase all the lies? Or will I ever learn to let go? Will I ever learn to let it die? Will I ever learn to let go? Will I ever learn to let it die? Let it die. I was keeping our promise, I was building our home like a castle in the sand. But I was blind from my first kiss, Stockholm syndrome. Now we're fading in the wind. So what if I opened up my eyes and let the rain fall from the sky? What if I could run away from time? Could I erase all the lies? Oh, will I ever
Two hearts are meeting each other. Two minds are reading each other. Be careful, I'm not like the others. Oh. Two hearts are meeting each other. Two minds are reading each other. Be careful, I'm not like the others. I'm not like the others. In the city, you're free, we're reaching the sky. Take me into your paradise. Told you I'm not like the others. I will be reaching the atmosphere. Again, you come with me. No, 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 not like the others. No, no.
You're an old soul with your ripped jeans on. You love rock and roll, going out all night long. Miss Independent, no, you don't need no one, but I hope I see you tonight. You're that instant classic, old-fashioned type. No, you like dancing on your own with nobody in sight. And people don't understand you, but I don't know why. 'Cause nothing looks better than that old school vibe. Nothing looks better than that old school vibe. First to get up for karaoke, and you're always terrified but keep it low-key. But you sound better than the radio. When you get that mic, you put on a show. And if you don't, you should know, you should know. You're that instant classic, old-fashioned type. No, you like dancing on your own with nobody in sight. And people don't understand you, but I don't know why. 'Cause nothing looks better than that old school vibe. Nothing looks better than that old school vibe.
Right, Wednesday night, everyone. Here we are back again. Fast 50 time. How are we all? I hope you're well. I hope you're well. Let me just adjust the old green screen there. I gave it a bit of a knock and I want to be in the club proper. So, good evening to those of you joining us for the first time. I am Mark. I will be your quizmaster this evening. We've been doing this for 7 or 8 months now, ever since we first embraced the lockdown procedures and what have you. And after today, it's still very confusing, isn't it? Particularly here in Bucharest. It's even worse in the UK, in fact, in terms of rules. But it looks like some bars are allowed some people in, but like a third of the capacity and stuff. But you know, there's no doubt about it. We're still going to have to do these quizzes for some time yet. Right, let's have a look over to the feed. Now, the feed is very important this evening. We love it when you join in with us as we play along. So please chat away, talk to us about questions, pick me up when I've got something wrong. And let's give an imaginary bonus point to... It's not Mihai tonight. It's not Alina. It's Mihaela. Mihaela coming in just after me. I look at that same minute. So I just managed to pick you to the post there, Mihaela. But you get the imaginary bonus point, which can be put towards, of course, any imaginary prize that you wish. Who got in afterwards? It was Nigel. Nigel, mate. There you are. Just slightly too slow. Never mind. Jen, it looks like you're off to vote. So good luck with that. I saw massive queues. I know you're not in the US, but I saw queues all over. It's in the news. You know, we are watching. So good luck. Make sure you get your vote in. You know what you got to do. Wana, good evening to you. What we got? The Terps, Family Terp are in. Yes. So the music, just in case you are concerned with my choice of music, it's not really my choice. It's simply royalty free. And as you may have seen a few weeks ago on a Saturday, we think that we might have been taken down midstream because we were using certain songs by Queen during the quiz. So we're not risking it. We're going to stick with the royalty-free music and hopefully, you know, it's all good. Christian, good evening to you as well. So make sure you say hello as we play. Let's have some fun this evening. Dana, good evening, good evening, good evening. It's so lovely, you know, being in my home office here and then switching on and in, you know, sort of joining in with you guys all over, whether it's in the UK, here in Romania, and in between as well. I know we've got some other players in various countries. So it's so nice to engage with you. But of course, unless you talk to me in the feed, I don't know that you're there. So make sure you do have a chat with me. Right. Let's go back to Saturday and have a look and see how well you got on with the Seinfeld quiz. So nice quiz, but look at Bula. I mean, people have been writing to me, how does he do it? Does he have the answers? Does he cheat? Well, I can tell you no to all of the above. Okay, first of all, Bula certainly doesn't have the answers. He certainly doesn't cheat either, because if you were playing along on Saturday night, you will have seen that his answers were input way quicker than the person in second place and way quicker than anybody else in the top 10. He's just very, very good at quizzes, and that is the nature of the beast. But as you know, he doesn't always win, but he did take top spot on Saturday, well ahead of Arena, but Arena still doing very, very well if you look at her score compared to Rolling and Apparolling in third. But hats off to Rolling and Apparolling, because we do set the target at 5,000 points. We feel that a 5,000 point score with this new scoring system is pretty darn good. And as you can see, Bula actually broke 6,000, which is pretty remarkable. So top three all breaking 5,000, but well done to everybody else that got into the top 10. And once again, thank you to Maverick, who was our guest writer for the Seinfeld quiz. We have got a couple of new guest writers that are, well, one's already prepared and one is being written as we speak. We'll talk about those at the end of the quiz. But for now, let's talk about the point scoring, because it is relatively new. We've done it for a couple of weeks now, a couple of quizzes, and we want you to we want to be 100% sure. 100% sure that you know exactly what is going on. So the scoring is very, very simple. With your handsets or your laptops or whatever you're playing with, you just play along as normal. Okay, so that's straightforward. That's easy. You know what's going on. However, it's 100 points if you get a question right and a big fat 0 if you get it wrong. We will have the multiple answer questions as well. Where's the live chat gone? Shall I just refresh it very quickly? Because I don't understand why it's not showing. We should have some live chat just there. That's really annoying. It's going to pop up while I'm doing this. No, not there. No, it shouldn't be live chat. It should be the panel, but I don't know where it's gone. Anyway, I can tell you. Right, so 100 points if you get it right, 100 a 0 if you get it wrong. The multiple answer questions, where we give you one question, 3 possible answers, get them all right for 100 points, get just 1 or 2 of them right, they're worth 20 points each. So either 20, 40 or 100 on those questions. We give you somewhere between 10 and 15 seconds for most questions, 15 seconds for the multiple answer ones. We give you longer if the question is a bit longer, or if it requires a bit more reading or a bit more understanding. That's fine. We'll give you a bit more time. We've also got various ways to input. Open-ended means a keyboard will appear on your screen and you'll be prompted to either put a letter or letters or a number or numbers. Do pay attention to that. Do not include spaces. Do not include punctuation. Just the letters and the numbers of the answer. That's all you've got to put. And if you listen to me and if you look at your handset, it will tell you exactly what to do. We do have some picture answer questions tonight where you will get 4 pictures. You have to click and confirm on the picture that you think is the correct answer to the question that we ask you. We've also, I think, got a couple of first letter questions, which is multiple choice, but you only get 1 possible letter on each of the options. You've got to know the correct answer and the letter that answer begins with. Click on it to get the point. So look, behind me, logos are plenty, just everywhere. Look at them all. So many logos. Now, why could that be? Why have we got logos behind me? Well, let me tell you. It's because of our random round this evening, chosen by the player that came 50th at the previous quiz. And actually, some people have been asking for a full quiz of this, and maybe down the line we will do it. But between questions 20 and 29 tonight, you will get 10 questions on logos. Now, it's not going to be as simple. I made a joke about it on Facebook earlier. It's not going to be as simple as what animal can you see in the Toblerone logo. We know there's a bear there, you know. We've tried to come up with a few things that maybe you didn't know, and certainly a couple of easy ones in there as well, just to be really, really nice. We will see. Hopefully you'll enjoy it. So there you go, 20 to 29. Let's talk about some prizes. Winner tonight gets a case of Clark's cider delivered to their home. Thank you to Sidrew Clark's, Alan there in the picture. It's a lovely prize. Now, obviously, you do need to be in the Bucharest area in order to claim this prize. And if you're not, you can nominate somebody to receive it. That's no problem. Also, at Mojo, Alan can drop it there for you to pick up and take home from there, as our last winner, Jim, did. And he was very happy with his prize. Can't blame him. So support Clark's because they are one of our supporters, and we make no apologies for encouraging you to support our supporters. And you can look them up at Sidrew Clark's online, as well on the social, as well as their website, sidrewclarks.ro. And you can email them, office@sidrewclarks.ro. If you just wanted to order a mixed box of cider as a gift or for yourself, please do it, and mention to them that you got it you came from the quiz, you love the quiz, and you love their support, and blah, blah, blah. All right, so there you go. Support them. Runners up tonight will receive from another one of our long-term supporters. I'm just reading some of your messages here as I click through the screens. So yeah, the runner-up tonight will get the second place prize, which will be the Escape Room Live series with questmission.com. They're still waiting to let people go inside to play Quest Mission. It will happen very, very soon. If you're wondering where Bury the Hatchet is, they will return. Don't worry, we have got them as a partner. Bury the Hatchet were just waiting to see what the rules were going to be before they committed to giving away more prizes. But they will hopefully be on board all the time. They can have people in their venue playing safely and healthily, as it were. So second place tonight, there you go. Third place will be in the Detergent Club. You will need to pick that detergent up from me when I do a prize drop-off at Mojo Club in the Old Town, Straja Gabraden, if you don't know. And then places 4th through to 10th will receive a pizza, courtesy of Jerry's Pizza. Now, a couple of you did write to me in the last week or so saying, hey, we didn't receive our code, our prize. Now, you might well have received more than one in one go. You might have received 2 because Tanya, bless her, who looks after us at Jerry, she's a lovely lady. She went on holiday and she's incredibly apologetic. She totally forgot to forward this email onto a colleague to take care of. So it was a little oversight, but everybody that won will be getting their pizza voucher via text message from Jerry's, whether it was last week or the week before. So thank you for letting me know, because I did chase it up just to find out, and we got a big apology from Jerry's. They are definitely on board with us and here to support you and support them. If you fancy a nice takeaway, and let's face it, Jerry's is proper comfort food. If you're after something to cheer you up as the nights get darker, order from Jerry's. The wings are really good as well, and particularly they do a really good calzone. I'm a big calzone fan, and there's a Parks and Rec little mention there, but yeah, Jerry's Pizza, I love them. Spot prizes, we have got some spot prizes for you, and I've done my best, where I can, to try and come up with some things that are tying in with logos. So first of all, and it's very, very lovely, classic advertising calendar for 2021, the year that we're all looking forward to, because surely it will not be as bad as this year. Can you believe, thinking back, that on New Year's Eve 2019 we all said Happy New Year and celebrated? And here we are. Anyway, right, 2021 calendar of classic advertising will go to our 25th place finisher. I've got some more Friends goodies. I was trying to think of logos. The Central Perk logo is in there, as is the Friends logo. This is a special set of magnets that was released to celebrate the 25th anniversary of Friends, so we'll give that to our 50th place finisher. And of course, in 50th place, you do get to choose a subject for next week, where I will write 10 questions at your bidding. Just make sure it's something relatively general and fair to anybody, regardless of their nationality and which country they are playing from, just like logos tonight. And then a very random prize, but I have had it sitting in the prize cupboard for a month or two, and now is the perfect time to use it. It is a really cool, funky Kodak, proper old school Kodak sweatshirt. It's not like from Kodak, as in a marketing item. It's just a cool, trendy item, and size medium. It's unisex, so as long as you're of a relative size, basically smaller than me, 75th place, you can snap that up, and that will be yours on the prize wheel tonight. Just the one prize, but it will be a very, very nice one. And again, we are trying to go with something that is tying in kind of with logos and the like. My screens are sticking tonight. There we go, that's better. So on the lucky wheel, for gold and silver Patreons, a giant PlayStation mug with the classic PlayStation logo upon it as well. It is huge. This is a proper mug, a man's mug as it were, but girls can use it as well. I'm not going to get into that conversation, but there you go. That will go to the winner on the wheel at the end of the quiz. Let's come back to our main screen. I don't know why, but we are sticking a little bit on the old screens. We are due to switch over to our new streaming software. In fact, that might even be on Saturday. We will see. Right, let's quickly go over to the feed and have a quick chit chat before we get into the quiz. So where did we get to? Christian, Dana, Matt, good evening to you, mate, playing over in the UK. I saw you were on your travels again, Matt. I hope you've gone somewhere nice. Dull and cold down in Tunbridge. I am sorry to hear that, Sue. That is a shame. But I tell you what, I would do anything to have a couple of cold and dull days back in my hometown. I really, really miss it, and obviously haven't been able to travel back there since I was last there in January, and I'm normally there every month. It really sucks. Mihai and Alina, good evening to you. And Timia, thank you for your rather wonderful message again this week, and I will at some point tell you about my rather random connection to the Italian artist Piranesi and Larry David from Seinfeld. I genuinely have connections to the two of them in some way. One of them is very random, but another time I'll tell you all about that. James and Raluca are both playing along, which is great. Are we royalty free? There might be a royal playing. I wouldn't be surprised if we had a royal or two joining us. That would be absolutely fine. So some people liking the idea of a full logo quiz and others disagreeing. Yeah, you're right. There are lots of mobile games with logos. I'd like to think that what we've done tonight, though, is slightly different to just name this company. Now, yeah, there might be a couple of questions like that, but I've tried to be a little bit more inventive. Whether I could do that for a full 50 and keeping you happy, I don't know. Good evening, Charlie and Mr. Cutting Crew, also over there in Kent, and Vlad and Horia. And Juana has spotted my advert on my quiz. Yes, I had to film a Christmas ad about a month ago, which is now live, as we are pitching Christmas quizzes, of course, across the US. So I had to put on my Christmas sweater when it was very, very warm, and it's actually my Fulham Football Club Christmas sweater. So yeah, that's what I went for. T-shirt tonight, you can probably tell the green is being picked up by the green screen, but I've gone for my logo, which was rather wonderfully designed many, many years ago now by Alina, who is playing along tonight. But this is the logo for our quiz here in Bucharest. It's not my company logo. I have a little purple carrot for my company logo, but this is the logo of our quiz. Right, I think we should crack on and have a bit of quizzing, don't you? I think we should. Right, let's hope we don't get any issues tonight. It's been ages since I messed up and got a question wrong, but that's due, isn't it? So maybe it'll be tonight. Maybe, pick up on it by all means, shout at me, scream at me, see if I can mess things up. Let's see if someone can take down Bula. Let's see if we can get a first-time winner. Wouldn't that be great? We haven't had one for an awful long time. All right, get your handsets and your laptops, your tablets, whatever you're playing on, get them ready. Make sure you turn me up nice and loud. Let's get into this quiz. We'll give you your free 2, 1. Good luck, everybody. Let's find a winner on this Wednesday evening, and away you go. All right, your first question. What type of creature stole the headlines at last week's US vice presidential debate between Mike Pence and Kamala Harris? We'll head over to our playing screen as your answers come in. I've just stuck a load of logos behind me. Why not? And look, our chat is going to come up soon, hopefully. All right, yeah, it was a fly. A fly landed on his bonce on his head. 80% of you getting that one right. He made no attempt to get rid of it. And because he's got that white hair, a bit like me, bosh, you couldn't really miss it. And instantly, with social media being what it is, they just flooded. I mean, the fly had a Twitter account in a matter of, minutes. Anyway. 137 points seems to be the go-to score here, with our top 5 all on that, picking up the same amount of bonus points, which is amazing. Here's question 2. Which team won the NBA Championship on Sunday evening? Which team won the NBA Championship on Sunday evening? 7 Twitter accounts, is that right? For a fly. Which one was the official one, though? Did you get a little blue tick? The Los Angeles Lakers is the correct answer, 72.9%. For those of you that went for the Los Angeles Clippers, which is a team that I follow and support and have done since the very, very dark days, we totally choked against Denver, who then got knocked out by LA, who then went on to beat Miami 4-2 in the best of 7, which is quite fitting with Kobe and all of that business as well, so fair enough. Charlie leads the way, 273, tied with Ruxy. Christy Bula is there, and Dan as well. Question number 3. Which World Heritage Site is open for a single Japanese tourist who had waited more than 7 months to visit after he became stranded due to corona travel restrictions, 76 is next year, Christian. That's a big shout. Big shout. All depends on the draft, of course. Right, yeah, it was Machu Picchu. I wonder if many of you saw this story. It was quite lovely. They literally opened it up and he got to go in on his own. He got taken in by a guide and then he got to walk around on his own. And having been to Machu Picchu 5 times myself, and I've tracked every single time through the Andes to get there, I can tell you that it's often very, very crowded, and it's just the most wonderful thought to think this guy got to go in and do it himself. Quite brilliant. So what we've got here, Lapis Lazuli Lane, Anchor, James, Butoy and Tio. There's your top 5. What on earth is that? Next question, number 4. How old is Iga Swiatek, who has become the lowest ranked woman to ever win the French Open? Apologies if I've said Iga, if it's not Iga or Iga, and Swiatek or Swiatek or Swiatek. Like the terminal when he's on his own. Don't know. 19. She's 19 years old. 58% of you getting it right. She beat Simona on the way. She didn't drop a set in the entire tournament. That's the way to do it, isn't it? And she classically said that she was thinking about giving up at the start of the season. Bosh, she's gone and done that. Butoy leads the way. 5-2-2, just a point ahead of James, and then Dee, and then Dory, and then Sally Sousa. Remember, up to 50 bonus points depending on how fast you answer. The quicker you answer, the more bonus points you get, and everybody playing can get bonus points on the same question. What sport did the writer Mark Twain describe as a good walk spoiled? So we are into just general knowledge questions now. What sport did the writer Mark Twain describe as a good walk spoiled? I'm inclined to disagree with him. It's golf. 64.8% of you getting that one right. Marathon running would be a perfectly fair answer, wouldn't it? But no, it is indeed golf. Golf is a good walk spoiled, is his famous quote. James out into the lead. It's very close, though, with Trond in second. Sally Sousa over there in Tunbridge is in third. Ariel Souls, good evening to you. Catty and Dory, good evening to you as well. That makes up your top 5. But look how close it is. Proper close. Next question is coming up. This will be question number 6 out of 50. Which of these is the Swiss Guard? A, B, C or D? Click and confirm your answer. Click and confirm. Which of those is the Swiss Guard? Yeah, Timia, the man that got to go into Machu Picchu. What a brilliant thing to do. Utterly unique. I mean, who else is going to get to do that? A is the correct answer. 74% getting it right. The others are UK, Sweden and Norway. If you've ever been to the Vatican, you will have seen those bright uniforms, I'm sure. And still James leading the way from Tron, Sally Sousa. Family Turp comes into the top 5, as does Ariel Sol. She remains there, actually, in 5th place. So a little fun question there about the Swiss Guard. Vatican in the news for all the wrong reasons just recently. And here's your next question, number 7. What is an 1/8 of 80? What is 1/8 of 80? Please enter a numerical answer. We're not going to tell you how many digits, because that might even make it a little bit too easy. So, what is an 1/8 of 80? Not a terribly difficult question. I'm expecting it to be quite high. And indeed it is. You didn't let me down. 92%. But of course, it all comes down to getting some fast bonus points. So we can throw the odd quick one in there, because the quicker you are, the more reward that you get. James then still holding on to the lead with Trond, Family Turp, Sally Sousa and Ariel Souls tucked in behind. Yeah, they're called the Swiss Guard. Juana, a lot of people think Michelangelo designed the outfits. That if you look that up online, even Google gives you that as a result. It's not true. He never did. What is the name of this 1998 film? Have a look at the picture. Is that Black Widow, The Avengers, Doctor Strange, or Black Panther? So the name of the movie, gave you a little screenshot there. That is The Avengers. It's the 1998 American spy action film that is based on the British TV show that had the same name, in no way related to the Avengers that you know these days. 50.7% of you getting it right. That film absolutely bombed, despite what you can see, a pretty stellar cast. It really is looked at as one of the worst films ever made. James Trond, Family Terp, Sally Salsa and Bula starting to make his little comeback. He's in 5th. Here's number 9. What is the correct title of the Simon and Garfunkel song known as Feeling Groovy? Yeah, Vlad, I would imagine the 8% that got that wrong probably did put the answer as 8. It's just one of those silly little maths questions where when you have to answer it really, really quickly, sometimes it catches you out. The 59th Street Bridge song is the correct answer. 31.9% of you getting that right. You were torn between the 49th and the 59th, but it was indeed the 59th Street Bridge song, and it's a beautiful, beautiful song. Sally Salsa jumps into the lead with Family Terp in 2nd. Bula moves up to 3rd. Excuse Me comes into the top 5 for the first time. James drops from 1st down to 5th with that incorrect answer, but still in the top 5 and still very, very close. Here is question number 10. On what in America would you find the inscription, "Proclaim liberty throughout all the land and to all their inhabitants thereof"? They know how to speak back then, didn't they? So where would you find that inscription? It is on one of those 4 answers. The correct answer is the Liberty Bell, previously called the State House Bell or the Old State House Bell, the iconic symbol of American independence. Liberty Bell is the correct answer then. Well done if you got it. And Excuse Me jumps up into the lead with Sally Salsa into 2nd. Julia P for the first time in 3rd. Family Terp still hanging around in the top 5. They've got the 4th spot and outnumbered, playing over there in Northern Ireland. Good evening to you, Brian. You are up into 5th place, appearing in the top 5 for the first time. 10 down, 40 to go. Here's number 11, and please select 3 musical instruments that are part of the woodwind section of an orchestra. Bassoon, oboe, French horn, cor anglaise and timpani are your options. So 3 of them are part of the woodwind section of an orchestra. 100 points plus bonuses if you can get all 3, and we were looking for bassoon, oboe and cor anglaise, which is a English horn as such, but its official name is cor anglaise, which makes no sense, does it? Because it's in French, doesn't it? I don't get it. Anyway, well done if you got it. Timpani is a drum, and French horn is brass. Sally Salsa in the lead with outnumbered up to 2nd. Excuse Me has 3rd, Aerial Souls 4th, and Julia P there in 5th. Here's number 12. Which of these sports has the most people on one team? Is it polo or water polo? And that was the best picture I could find to kind of demonstrate the 2 sports. Polo or water polo, which has the most people on one team at any one time on the field? It is water polo. They have 7. Polo team consists of 4 people, plus of course 4 horses. They're not people though. So 76.4% of you getting that one right. When you watch polo, it really does feel like there's a lot more than 8 horses in total on the field. I couldn't have sounded much more British then, could I, when I said that? Anyway, forgive me. Sally Salsa leads the way from outnumbered. So it's our British and Irish players in the 2 top spots. Excuse Me, Aerial Souls and Family Terp in the top 5. Which country did the Romans call Lusitania? Which country did the Romans call Lusitania? It's a bit of a Roman question for you, and your time, it is up. Portugal is the correct answer. Not too difficult, really, and 95.9% of you getting it right. We had 100% the other week. What was that question? Someone remind me in the feed. What was the question where we had 100% of you get it right? I can't remember. Sally Salsa, outnumbered, Excuse Me, Aerial Souls and Family Terp, still the top 5. But as you can see, just one correct answer from any of those. And yeah, that could change everything. Juana, I'm so glad that you like that picture. I love it. That is a proper bust. What was the real first name of the actor and singer Dean Martin? That's it. Which band played Take My Breath Away? Berlin. That's it. Couldn't remember. I just couldn't remember. You all know your Europop. No trick questions here. Dino is the correct answer, as in Dino. 47.9% of you getting it right. The rest of you thinking I was messing you around. I love the fact that 6.8% of you have gone for Wilma. Outnumbered into the lead, 1628. Excuse me, 1585. James, 1524. Yulia, 1521. And Bula comes back into the top 5 with 1,510 points. 1510. Question 15. Which of these dishes' main ingredient is a fruit? Which of these dishes' main ingredient is a fruit? Hummus, tarama salata, tzatziki, or guacamole? One of them is made with a fruit. We are talking about the main ingredient. I appreciate that some of them might have lemon or something like that in, but that would not be its main ingredient. Guacamole is the correct answer, and of course, most of you getting it anyway, 91.7%, knowing that guacamole is made with the fruit of the avocado tree, the avocado fruit. Outnumbered, 1757 with Excuse Me tucked in just behind. James is there in third. Bula, fourth place with 1,643, but Yulia is tucked in behind him with 1,625. Here's your next question. Number 16. What is the surname of the family in The Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe? You may have read the books, you may have seen the films, you may have even seen the animated cartoon, which is rather lovely. So what's the surname of the family in The Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe? I can tell you it's a very British surname, and it's Pevensey. 47.9% of you getting it right. Pevensey, yes. I don't know why, but Lucy's the one that I always remember is to get the surname. If I hear that question in the quiz, it's like Lucy Pevensey. I don't know why. It's just how it is. Outnumbered, 1,890. Bula, just like that, jumps up into second, 1,780. Then James, Sally Sousa and Yulia P make up the top 5. Pevensey, surname, second name. Oh, no. What are the matching initials of the alter ego of Mr. Fantastic? Matching initials, 2-letter answer, no spaces. I'm sorry, Juana, your surname is Iliescu. First name, surname. That's what we mean by that. I am sorry. I know you mentioned that before. I should have remembered. RR is the correct answer here. Reed Richards. RR for Reed Richards. Well done if you got that. Bula loves his superhero questions, apparently. And with that question, he's now got into the lead. 1,894 points with outnumbered 1,890. Sally Sousa, 1874. Yulia P, 1862. Ariel Souls, 1815. So still tremendously close, but Bula takes the lead for the first time. Will he stay there? This is what he did last time. Will he stay there? Let's find out. Number 18. Karaoke. Look at the picture. What word is missing from these lyrics? It's one of those 4 words on your screen. I'm pretty sure you'll all know the song, but what is that missing word? All right, your time, and it's up. Hype. Hype is the correct answer. With a mind to rhyme and 2 left feet would be so much better. That would explain his funny dancing. But no, Hype. Can't Touch This by MC Hammer. Ariel Souls knows her Hammer because she gets that right, and just like that jumps from 5th to 1st. Ariel Souls leads the way. Bula down into 2nd, outnumbered 3rd. Sally Sousa 4th. Yulia P in 5th. Great question for Catty there. Turns out that was a tricky one. Here's number 19. Which of these pictures does not show aglets? Which of these pictures does not show aglets? Now, obviously, it helps if you know what an aglet is. If not, take a guess. Click and confirm on your answer. Make sure you get it in. Now, there's no aglets in the second picture. Option B, 67.6% of you getting it right, because aglets have little bits of plastic or metal sometimes at the end of your laces. You can see from A, C and D there are laces in all of those pictures, and you can indeed see the end of them. Well done if you got that one right. Ariel Souls still leading the way. Bula in the 2nd, outnumbered 3rd. James is in 4th, and the family Terp coming back into the top 5. 1,900 points. You are in 5th. Just one correct answer off top spot though. Number 20, logos. Here we go. What's the first letter of this brand? F, R, M or T? Always catches me out, doesn't it? Always catches me out when the random round comes up. It was guessable, Juana, and yet 35% of people didn't guess it. So there you go. T for Timberland. So we start you off with a relatively easy one with 70.3% of you getting it right. I can assure you that I have given you a few gimmies, I would say, where you can just pick up loads of really good bonus points. But saying that, still 30% of people, you know, almost a third of you didn't get it. So maybe it's not that easy. Aerial Souls leads the way. Bula in second, outnumbered, very close in third. James in fourth, and Sally Salsa back up into fifth. Okay, so a few more logo questions to come. Here's number 21. Have a look at the picture. It's the logo for which sports star? That is the logo for which sports star? Four very, very famous people there. Most sports stars, or superstars, should I say, they have their own logos these days. And yeah, you could have guessed at this one as well. Andy Murray. You can make out the A and the M just there. Lots of you going for Manny Pacquiao, which I get, which is why I put him in, because you could argue there's an M and a P there as well. But no, it's Andy Murray's logo. Aerial Souls gets it, stays out in front from Bula. James into third, outnumbered down to fourth. Sally Salsa holds on to the fifth spot. So yeah, I'm trying to cover logos from every possible genre, as you will see. Here's number 22. This is the logo for which car manufacturer? This is the logo for which car manufacturer? 4 US car companies there. Again, maybe not too tricky. Let's find out. Yeah, pretty easy. For some reason, lots of people think that's the Chrysler logo, which is kind of why I put it in, but it is the Cadillac. 47.3% of you getting it. Still good for Aerial Souls. It's just a whisker, but she is ahead of Bula in second. James is catching up. Excuse me, fourth, outnumbered down to fifth. Still very close, so I'm giving you a few easy ones at the moment. Got a few tricky ones coming up. More logos. This is question number 23. Which of these is the current logo for Pringles? Which of these is the current logo for Pringles? Now, if you've got a tube of Pringles close by, you just lucked out. Click and confirm your answer. And it was option B. That threw some of you. Now, the one that a lot of you have gone for, D, that's really old. That's back in the 90s. The previous one up until I think about 2009 was A, but the current one for quite a few years now is option B. They dropped the red behind him, and there's a few other little, they've sort of elongated the word. Anyway, B is the answer. Catty holds on to first place, with James going up into second, Bula down to third, outnumbered, and George, good evening to you, into fifth. Here's number 24. This is the logo for which rock band? Pearl Jam, Nirvana, Red Hot Chili Peppers, or Metallica? Yeah, so bands, they have their own logos as well. And this is one of them, but which one is it? Pearl Jam, Nirvana, Red Hot Chili Peppers, Metallica. Those are your options, and the correct answer here is Pearl Jam. 64% of you getting that one right. Nirvana, if you went for that, you'll know that they have a little smiley face that isn't really sort of smiling. Yeah, so well done if you got it. Pearl Jam. Aerial Souls still leads, and it's a bit more of a lead now, but still really close, with James in second. Bula holds on to third. George creeping up. He's up into fourth, and Excuse Me stays in the top five. You're there in fifth place. Number 25. True or false? There is a hyphen between the words Coca and Cola on the famous logo. Most ridiculous question I've ever asked. It's like that Office episode where they can't remember if Stanley has a mustache. Is there a hyphen between Coca and Cola? Look at this. I knew I'd catch some of you out. Yes, there absolutely is. I just needed to look. I haven't put it behind me by any chance, have I? No. Yes, there is a hyphen in between Coca and Cola, but 35% of you couldn't remember that. Aerial Souls then still leads the way from James, Bula, George, and Family Terp. How's that for your most ridiculous question of the evening? We're at the halfway point. 25 more questions to go, and what we got? 4 more on logos. And here comes question number 26. Okay, a charity logo. The logo of which charity? That is the logo for which charity? It is a worldwide NGO. All 4 of your options, in fact, are worldwide NGOs. That is the logo for UNICEF, and pleasingly 89% of you getting that one right. Save the Children, sort of similar, but it's red and white. It's red and white, their logo. Nobody going for World Vision or United Way Worldwide, which was interesting, but that's okay. So yes, UNICEF, well done if you got it. Catty still leads the way. James catches up a little bit. Bula's still there in third. George in fourth, and Yulia P, you come back into the top 5 with 5th place. So these are going down rather well. Here's another one, number 27. This is the logo for the national airline of which country? It is one of those four on your screen. Qatar, South Africa, Indonesia, or Mongolia. One of their national airlines has that as its logo. It is Qatar. Yeah, well done if you got it. Qatar, Qatar, depends where you come from. They have the oryx, which is the national animal of their state, as its logo. So well done if you got it. Catty becomes the first person to break 3,000 points, with James still holding on in second. George up into third, pushing Bula down to fourth. Not a great round for Bula at the moment. We may have found his Achilles heel. Outnumbered back into the top 5. He's up into 5th. Great round for Catty so far. Number 28. Which of these logos does not contain at least one hidden human? Which of these logos does not contain at least one hidden human? I've given you just a few more seconds to answer this one. All right, your time is up. Now, the correct answer we were looking for. Huh? That's all gone wrong. Looks like wrong answer on there. Don't worry about it. We're going to skip. I might have to adjust the scores. Okay, the correct answer should be D. I knew there was going to be a mistake tonight. Has anyone picked up on it in the feed? Doesn't matter. Should be D. It should be D. But thankfully, with so few people getting it wrong, Beats, Tostitos and Le Tour de France, they've all got a person in the picture. Thankfully, with so many getting it wrong, it's all the same. I know. Select the 3 organisations that use a red, white and blue logo. I knew I'd get one wrong. Thank God almost everybody got it wrong, so it doesn't make any difference to the scores. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, why did I have to say that there would be a mistake tonight? Managed to do it. Thanks for spotting it, Warner. Okay, Pepsi, Tommy Hilfiger and Carrefour. So I gave you a bit of a gimme at the end. FedEx is purple and orange, and Burger King includes yellow in there as well. Sincere apologies for getting the Tour de France cock up there. Anyway, this is how you come out of that round. Aerial Souls leads the way with James and George in second and third. Bula is still there in fourth, and Lady RTN comes into the top 5 for the first time in 5th place. We're going to head into some normal trivia. So the last question didn't affect anything. It's all good. Number 30, who is the patron saint of lost causes? Which is basically the perfect question after what I just did. Who is the patron saint of lost causes? Time it is up. St Jude is the correct answer here, and most of you getting it, 54.1%. The majority smashing that one. Well done if you got it. Catty still holds on to a lead from James in second. Bula is not giving up the chase though. He's there in third. Outnumbered fourth. Lady RTN in 5th. Just so you know, the Beats one, because I'm sure some people might not know, but the Beats, even though it's a B, it's meant to be a man with headphones on from the side. So yeah, I'm sure you'll see it. Tour de France has a cyclist in it. Number 31. What was the first name of Agatha Christie's Miss Marple? What was the first name of Agatha Christie's Miss Marple? And as the picture, I've just put lots of people that have played Miss Marple there. I would say bottom left is probably the most well known. Jane, as in Jane Marple, is the correct answer. And James knows his Miss Marple, because with that question, he's got above Catty and into the lead. James, 3278. Aerial Souls, 3221. Outnumbered, goes into third with 2926. Bula, 2923. And Lady RTN still staying there in the top 5, 2890. Man on Fire. Is that a TV show, Matt? Is that something I should know about? Because I don't know about it. A reference to St Jude, is it? In which country is the highest mountain in South America? Sorry. In which country is the highest mountain in South America? Chile, Peru, Bolivia, or Argentina? Chile, Peru, Bolivia, Argentina. It's not got just the highest mountain. It's got many of the highest mountains. The top 5 or 6, I think. Could be wrong. Aconcagua in Argentina at a height of 6,960.8 meters. Oh, there, Man on Fire, Denzel. No. I was thinking it was some sort of sitcom or something, Matt, but yes, I do know of the movie. Haven't seen it, though. James still leads the way from Aerial Souls, outnumbered. Bula still in 4th, and Lady RTN down in 5th. I saw another Denzel movie's just gone on Netflix. Talk about that in a second. Number 33. What is the name of this painting by Renoir? What is the name of this painting by Renoir? Equalizer 2 just appeared on Netflix. I'm pretty sure I saw it, but it's one of those films I just can't recall. Might have to rewatch just in case. Le parapluie is the correct answer. Umbrellas, which you may have guessed. 67.6% of you getting that one right. All of the others were actually paintings by him. James still holds on to his lead with Catty in second, outnumbered third, Bula in fourth. But Ruxy now comes into the top 5 on 2, 9, 2, 8. So that's your top 5 as we still have 17 questions to go. Really, anybody's quiz tonight. Super, super close. Here comes question number 34. The singer Howie Dora was a member of which boy band? Dora? Someone's going to tell me how to pronounce that. I know it's not Do-Ruff. Okay, I know that much. So there he is with his wife and kids. Recent picture, but he was in the Backstreet Boys. 50.7% of you getting that one right. He just doesn't look like he was ever in the Backstreet Boys, right? It feels weird when you see... they stick in your mind as being really young, and then you see them with wives and kids and stuff, and it feels weird. But anyway, yeah, he was a Backstreet Boy. James still in the lead, stretching away a little bit from Catty in second place, outnumbered third, Bula in fourth, and Ruxy there in fifth. 16 questions to go. Here is question number 35. The IBEX 35 is the principal stock market index of which country? Finance question for you. I think we've asked about stock market indexes before. They're fun questions. Germany, Italy, France and Spain were your answers, and the correct answer here with a massive 74.3% of you getting it right was indeed Spain. It is the stock market of Spain. Well done if you got it. James in the lead, and not too bad a lead at the moment. He's clear by one full answer and one full bonus, which is a bit of a cushion. Catty though in second, outnumbered in third and not too far away. Bula going back a little bit, but we know that Bula can get loads right in a row, so watch out. Ruxy still there in fifth, number 36. Off the coast of which US city would you find Catalina Island? Off the coast of which US city would you find Catalina Island? And I'm expecting Step Brother references in the feed as soon as possible, please. Los Angeles is the correct answer. 33.3% of you getting it right. Catalina Island is off the coast of LA. Okay, well, we got James. Well, he didn't get that, and outnumbered has managed to close the gap and go into, there it is, thank you, Matt, into second place with Aerial Souls dropping down to third, Bula in fourth, and Ruxy in fifth. I tried to use a GIF for that question, but they all had the F word in them. Yeah. If you've seen the movie, you know what we're talking about. What are the initials of the female singer that performed on the Maroon 5 hit Moves Like Jagger? It's a 2-letter answer, no spaces, no punctuation. Just put the letters, please, 2 letters. Initials, first and second name, or first name and surname. CNA. CA for Christina Aguilera. 76% of you getting that one right, so that wasn't too bad. And James still holds on to his lead, but he's being caught by outnumbered. Aerial Souls, hopefully everything's all right, but she's going backwards a little bit. She's holding on to third, just ahead of Bula. Ruxy is doing her best to catch up as well. She's been in fifth place for a while, but she's very much in touch and still within a big shout of winning this. Any of our top 5 or maybe more could win. Here's number 38. Who is the director of the recently released movie Tenet, which I haven't seen and I've been told is just not worth going to see. Not that going to the cinema is that easy these days. So which of those 4 famous directors is it? It is Christopher Nolan, and you guys know your movies. 82.2% smashing that one and getting it right. It really is bad, Matt. Yeah, back me up. That's just what I heard from friends and reviews and what have you. James still holds on to his lead, ahead of outnumbered. Aerial Souls in third, Bula fourth, Ruxy still there in fifth. I think it's going to be a straight to DVD job for me, as we used to say in the olden days. Oh, it's really good. It's really good. I think you're lying to make me go and see it, Matt. Number 39. What does the P stand for in the abbreviation PDF? Now, I never know if you're telling me the truth or not. Every person I've spoken to just said that they hated it, or certainly found it quite boring. Stands for portable, and most of you getting that one right. Well done if you did. 83.3% of you getting it right. Portable document format is the full name for a PDF. Still James out in the lead. It's a bit of a lead, but he's definitely catchable here. Outnumbered second, Aerial Soul still in third, but Bula is closing in still. He's in fourth, and Ruxy hasn't given up the chase yet. She's there in fifth. We're on to question number 40. What is the surname of the man that founded Wikipedia in 2001? And I managed to forget the punctuation at the end of that question. Excuse me. That's 2 mistakes tonight. We're expecting a third. England, Scotland, Ireland or Wales? I have a feeling this one will be quite high. And yeah, it is pretty high. Look, 70.8% of you getting it right. That man's name is Jimmy Wales. Jimmy Wales. James goes through the 4,000 point mark and looks good for 5,000 points. And remember, 5,000 points we've worked out is pretty good as a score. Outnumbered also goes through 4,000. He's catching James up. Second place, Aerial Souls. Third place, Bula is still there. Every question sneaking towards the top 3. And Ruxy still there in 5th. Into the home straight then, number 41, true or false, the first TV advert for the Apple Macintosh computer was directed by Steven Spielberg in 1984. Long question, so I did give you a couple of extra seconds. So the first TV advert for the Apple Mac was directed by Steven Spielberg. True or false? It is false, 36.5%. It was actually directed by Ridley Scott and it aired during Super Bowl. The Super Bowl, I'm not sure what that number is. Someone will tell me, XVII. Someone worked that out very quickly. So yes, it was based on the movie 1984, but it was Ridley Scott that directed it at the time. James gets it right. He stays out in front from Outnumbered. Aerial Souls in 3rd, and that was a good question because she stretched away a little bit from Bula, who's there in 4th, and Ruxy is catching up as well. Super Bowl 18, thank you, Charlie. Which of these Australian animals has a name that literally means no drink? Now you should be able to recognise those 4 animals, so we're not putting the words there. Thank you, Jim. And that, I really can't remember the Roman numerals. But I've got you guys to do it for me. So we were looking for B, 46.6%, the koala. You've got the dingo, the koala, the emu and the kangaroo. Mate, there's my Australian accent. Yeah. Apologies to any Australians that might be watching. James still holds on to his lead, but it's very close from Outnumbered, Aerial Souls, Bula and Ruxy. It's been that top 5 for a long time. Yeah, it's 18-1. I think we've got that. Well done if you managed to work it out. So very close with our top 5. Number 43, who released a song Love Lockdown in 2008? Will we be heading for another Love Lockdown? Austrian accent. What's an Austrian accent sound like? Sort of like Arnie, I suppose. Kanye West, 62.2% of you getting that one right. And James still getting it right. The pressure is on, but he's managing to deal with it at the moment. Outnumbered still in 2nd. Aerial Soul still in 3rd. Bula still in 4th. And Ruxy still in 5th. Oh, 18, sorry, we were talking about the Roman numerals for the Super Bowl, trying to work out what they were. I don't know how that song goes, Juana, so I can't sing it to you. Number 44, in 1954, what was the first human organ to be successfully transplanted? Successfully being the operative word, because there had been some attempts which sadly didn't work. There always has to be a first time for something to be successful. What was it? Kidney, heart, liver or pancreas? The correct answer here is the kidney. It was in 1954. Liver, heart and pancreas transplants were successfully performed by the late 60s with lung and intestinal organ transplant procedures in the 1980s. 56.8% of you getting it right. And James is just 10 points ahead of Outnumbered, who is answering quickly and catching him up. Aerial Soul still in 3rd place with Bula 4th and Ruxy 5th. Oh, it's going to be a close one. We've still got 6 questions to go. Number 45. The TV show Futurama is set in which futuristic city? Los Angeles, San Francisco, New York or Bostov? 3 of them are made up. 1 of them is not. Actually, that's a bit of a fib because 1 of them is not made up. It's pinched from something else. New York is the correct answer. 47.9% of you getting that one right. The one I didn't make up is San Francisco, which is in Big Hero 6, I think it's called. I may even have asked a question about it before. With that question, Outnumbered goes into the lead because James got it wrong. Aerial Souls is in 3rd with Bula dropping back slightly but staying in 4th. He got that wrong. Ruxy catches him up. So Outnumbered, just like that, into the lead with 5 questions to go. Here's number 46. By what name was Arnold Schwarzenegger credited in his first movie appearance? Just mentioned him, and he's a beard. Arnold Brawn, Arnold Power, Arnold Strong, Arnold Steel. So he didn't call him Arnold Schwarzenegger in his first movie, and that's because they were worried that his name would be impossible for people to pronounce. So he was called Arnold Strong. 41.9% of you getting it right. The movie was Hercules in New York back in 1970. Stage name Arnold Strong. His accent was so thick, in fact, that they did dub the entire film afterwards. Outnumbered still then in the lead, but James trying to catch you up. Aerial Souls, third place. You're all ahead of Bula and Ruxy in fourth and fifth. Arnold Steele. Yeah, man, I'm with you, Timia. 47, the national flag of Andorra features a pair of what? Pair of what? That happened to Darth Vader, didn't it? Dave Prowse, who played Darth Vader, he used his Cornish accent as Darth Vader. You can find it on YouTube with the real voice of Darth Vader. They had to overdub him as well because it was just too comical. Cows is the correct answer. 41.7% of you getting it right. And all of a sudden, Outnumbered has put his foot down and just motored. Stretching away, Outnumbered 4,901 points. James 4,723. It's certainly not over though. Aerial Souls is still in third and looking good for third. 4,552. Bula 4,284. Ruxy 4,171. Top 10, remember, will get a prize. 25th, 50th, and 75th as well. Number 48. What are the initials of the man that wrote the novel, The Count of Monte Cristo? 2-letter answer, please. No spaces, no dots, no exclamation marks, no nothing. Just 2 letters. Will this be the one that puts Outnumbered through 5,000 points? It won't. He's got it wrong. AD is the correct answer. Alexander Dumas is the author of The Count of Monte Cristo. And well done to the 73% of you that got it right. Unusual for 73% of you to get it with our leader not. And that's allowed everybody to close the gap. But he's still got the lead. Outnumbered from James, Aerial Souls, Bula and Ruxy. 2 questions to go, and they've never been more important than they are for our top players. Here's your penultimate question, number 49. What was Marge Simpson's maiden name? What was Marge Simpson's maiden name? We've got a close one. Very important points right here. Okay, Bouvier is the correct answer. 81.2% of you getting it right, and it will be Outnumbered that takes the advantage into the final question. In fact, with that, I think he may well have done enough to have the win. But it will go down to the wire. For James and Aerial Souls, it's going to be between those two for the runners-up position tonight. Bula and Alex for the first time coming into the top 5. So we have 1 question to go. That was a great question for Outnumbered. And your last question is going to be this one. Good luck, everybody. Here we go. Question number 50. Please select 3 items that appear in the lyrics of Money for Nothing by Dire Straits. Camera, microwave, oven, hairdryer, colour TV, dishwasher. 3 of those items are in the lyrics somewhere. 2 of them are not. Outnumbered, thanks to, I'm afraid, James getting that previous question wrong, looks to have the win, and he will take the win. We were looking for camera, which is the one that not many people know. Microwave, oven and colour TV, definitely. Hairdryer and dishwasher, they are not. So only 1 person managing to break 5,000 points tonight. As we've said, that is a difficult thing to do. And it is Outnumbered playing over there in Belfast. Congratulations, Brian. You are a winner tonight. James, brilliant effort from you. You take second place with Aerial Souls in third. And all 3 of you can hold your hands up and say, you beat Bula tonight. And we'll go 3, 2, 1... And there's your sprinkles tonight, Brian. Well done, well done, well done. So, Outnumbered, look how quickly he was answering. 6 minutes and 23 seconds there overall. James and Aerial Souls, pretty much the same. And Bula was answering incredibly quickly as well. Exquisme took their time. Let's see who else gets pizza. So it's Bula, Exquisme, Alex, Ruxy, Gerald of Trivia, Sally Salsa and Christy T. Sally Salsa, I appreciate that you are in the UK. So if you know anybody over here that you want to nominate, then you will be most welcome to do that. Okay, we've already got Corneliu claiming 25th place. And Corneliu, yes, you're right. 25th place is a prize tonight. And it's a really lovely one. Really, really lovely. Okay, I'm going to go back to the main screen just while I grab this because we've got some prizes to show you. So well done, Cornelia. Yeah, 25th is the classic advertising calendar. It's very nice. It's got all these oldie, like mainly British, but it's lovely, mate. And it's the sort of thing you can look at every day and realise, you know, how crap last year was and the fact that you won it in the quiz. So that's quite nice, isn't it? All one are coming in 35th. Brian, Money for Nothing is your song tonight, but you didn't need it. I thought you were going to get caught after getting 48 wrong, sorry. But lucky for you, James just tripped up at the end. But well played, James. Brilliant performance to get second. Anybody else want to come in for 50th and 75th? Obviously, we will find out who you are from the game report. If you are 50th, you're going to get the rather lovely Friends items there, the magnets, and you'll get to choose a round. And if you are in 75th tonight, let's just show you. We have got the Kodak sweater. It's a size medium. It's very nice. Hey, that's very kind of you. I will donate it. I know some people that I know would very much appreciate a pizza, Sally Seltzer and Football Guru. So thank you very much. That's very kind of you. I'll make sure someone deserving gets it. So that's very sweet of you. Thank you. Thank you so much. So nobody else claiming. Nigel was just on the brink there, getting 26th. Never mind. Still got a chance, Nigel, of winning a prize because we do have one more prize to give away in our giant wheel. Here we are. It is the massive, massive PlayStation mug. I think we should head over to our lucky wheel and see what's going on there. Let's get the lucky wheel up on this screen and this screen as well, because we do want to give you guys a chance to win one more prize. The lucky wheel is spinning and it's looking good. Let's bring that down and let's get rid of that. So let me put you in order so you can see your names on there. They are now in order. Sylvia, well done, 40th position, not too bad. That's almost about halfway. I think we had 80 or so players joining us in tonight. Behind me, lots of classic PlayStation characters. I thought that would be quite nice to put on there. Oh, Brian making friends. Look at this. It is indeed the top prize. Brian, you ledge. Right, you lucky silver and gold Patreons. You've got two prizes now. We'll spin first for the mug, and Brian has just given his prize, which is a case of cider to be delivered to your home from Clark Cider. Charlie, are you not there? No. Well spotted. Yes, you are. Have a look again. Have a look again. Can you see yourself now? All right. I don't know why. Did you win a prize? Ah, yeah, because you won a prize. I forgot to re-add you. That's all it is. Anyway, right. Let's have a quick look at the timings up here. Let's go and adjust this. So is it? Yeah. Should we go there? We're doing it twice. We'll go there. That's fine. And let's shuffle. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. You're on there, Charlie. I can promise you I can see you now. Right, here we go. So we're going to spin twice. First is for the main prize that we were going to give away, and then we'll give away the bonus prize tonight. So if you're ready, let's spin that wheel. You spin me right round, baby, right round, like a record, baby, right round, round, round. If you don't like this mug, donate it to me because it's awesome, and I would definitely drink some tea from this. It's beautiful. But who's going to win it? I want one of you to take it home. There goes Raluca, and then Andre, and then Craig, and then moving on to Maruna. But will it keep going? It might, you know. Alexandru Iliescu. I think it's going to stop right on your name, and indeed it will. Alexandru Iliescu is a winner. You win the PlayStation Giant mug. And if you're not tuning in tonight, we will make sure that we contact you to let you know that you are a winner. I need to just write that down. Christian's happy. Alexandru Iliescu. I know you find it funny that I have to write these down, but I go and do a little write-up and then I completely forget everybody that's won, even though it only happened a few minutes before. Right, we'll close and we will shuffle. Shuffle it up. All right, Christian, you guys are a winner. So, Christian, can you do me a favour? Can you make sure Alexandru knows if he's not tuning in? And we will need an address, or he can have it delivered to Mojo. It's up to him, but we will need an address as quickly as possible to give to the guys at Clark Cider. Right, we're going to shuffle again. There you go. And let's spin once more. And this time you're playing for the... Oh, sorry, that was for the mug. Now, I don't want an address. I'm getting very confused. He's won the mug. We're now playing for the cider. Forget what I just said, Christian. All right, he can come and pick up the mug from Mojo, from me. But now we're playing for the cider. Good luck, everybody. You spin me right round, baby, right round, like a record, baby, playing for the cider. Bonus prize, here it comes. Thank you, Brian. What a ledge. Nice guy. Giving you another prize. Here we go. Whose name's gonna be Maruna, Christian, George, Dutch Jim, Alexandru goes past, then Cornelio and Alex and Christian again, and then it's on to Alina, who's got double names. Will that pay off? Or will it? No, it's moved on to Roxy. Roxy wins. Roxy G, you are a winner. Thanks to Brian, you get our big prize tonight, which is Clark Cider being delivered to your home. Unlucky Alina, you had your name on there twice next to each other. That's random, isn't it? And it's still just drifted past you. I'm so sorry. Oh, never mind. Right, let's head back to our main screen and back to Mojo. Okay, so listen. Here's some stuff. I've got a few updates to give you. It's looking highly unlikely, as you probably know, that we will be able to do sing-along bingo on Halloween. But never mind, look, we can't do these things. Capacity, due to the way they've worked out at Mojo, they're allowed 30 people inside at the moment, okay? That could all change tomorrow or the day after or whatever. But here's the thing, look, support your local cafes, restaurants and bars, guys. Like, be safe, go out, sit on terraces if you don't want to go indoors. If you want to go indoors, wear your mask, do the right thing, support these guys, support these businesses, because frankly, they're going to close without our support. If they do home orders and home delivery, order from them. If you want them to be hanging around after all of this is blown over, we need to support them now. So whether it's ordering from Altarito or ordering from Clark Cider or Jerry's Pizza or going and having a coffee or a beer down at Mojo or any other bar that you like, go and do it, all right? Go and do it. If you don't want to go out, which is perfectly understandable, order something in. Just please support local businesses, because I'm telling you, I'm hearing stories of places and companies who can't afford to pay their staff, can't afford to pay their rent, and they are facing the end. And we don't want that to happen. So be kind and support people as much as you can. You support me, which is keeping me alive. Do it with other people. If you're going to order food, just look at the little guys. Look at the little guys, please, and help them out. Right, coming up, we have still got some quizzes to talk about. So Saturday, I'll be your guest writer. I'm doing it myself. And what we're doing, we're going to do architecture and buildings. Now, this is actually something that a few of you have suggested. So I'm going to make it as fun as I possibly can, as you might imagine. Prizes were 25th, 50th and 75th, Charlie. 25th has already been claimed. So, architecture and famous buildings. So, basically anything that could be built, I'm going to put in there. So don't just expect questions on the Eiffel Tower, Big Ben and the Empire State Building, blah, blah, blah. They might well be in there, but I'm going to try and shake it up as much as possible and make it as fun as I can. We then do have some guest writers. The following week, George is going to be helping us out with a quiz, which is very similar to the one that Brian did recently with the music, which was a brilliant idea. We're going to go back to the 50-year format, which you guys really loved, and we're going to do it again. So we're going to do 1970 to 2020, one question for each year, with the final question being about 2019 and 2020. And it will this time be about history and events. So something that happened in that year. So it won't be about music. It will be about something that happened in that year. So question number 1 will be 1970. Question number 2, 1971, 1972, and so on and so forth, all the way up to the present day. And it's really cool because it shows that if you know lots about the 70s or 80s, that's your chance to shine up until the present day, where hopefully lots of people will know what's going on. Following that, Halloween quiz. We actually fall on the 31st. Yeah, just looking at the calendar here, 31st of October will be a Halloween quiz. I will do my best to come up with prizes. We've already got a few tucked away. We've then got another one being written. TV shows of the 2000s is being done. TV shows of the 2000s, not necessarily comedy shows. It could be dramas and stuff as well. So that's going to be fun. Architecture, I promise you, Jim, it's not going to be about like really weird design or anything. I'm going to make it fun. You know, I always make questions and quizzes fun, so just join in and you might well win a prize. And in terms of sponsors, so it's getting difficult, right, guys? I've got to tell you, it's getting difficult because firstly, we are overflowing at Mojo. Now, I've just got to say this: if you've got prizes, I'm going to be there again Saturday night. Please come and get your prizes because I keep threatening that we've got to recycle them. I've got to recycle them for 2 reasons. We're running out of space. We're simply running out of space for the storage. It's very costly to keep buying prizes. And we are worried about the imminent potential lockdown, which would make, well, not lockdown, but certainly bars and restaurants and everything being closed. If that happens, we're not really going to have many ways to get prizes to you. So we're trying to find prizes that can be sent out electronically or can be delivered. So things like Clark's are wonderful, who can deliver. Things like Quest Mission, absolutely brilliant. Jerry's really, really good. If you or any of your friends know of any company that might want to be able to partner with us and give us a prize once a week, once a month, whatever, we would love to hear from them, whether it's an electronic voucher that we can email or any form of service that will, that can be obtained. That will be great. We need sponsors to give prizes. we don't really want to get to the point where we just do this for fun. Obviously it's for fun, where we don't have any prizes, but of course that is a very real possibility if we get to the point where I just can't get the prizes to you and if you're not coming to pick them up. So if there's something that you can't pick up and you really, really want but you've won, email me, send me a message on Facebook, do whatever, and let me know, and I'll make sure it's safe and that we never give it away. But we've got to start recycling because you know, it's cost effective for us, and we need the space. And if the bar has to shut, we've got to bring everything back to our home office, and we're going to have even less space. So, yeah, that's it. Just yeah, help us find sponsors, please. That would be absolutely dandy and lovely. And do yeah, come and get your prizes. I will be there on Saturday night. Scientific discoveries. I don't see why not, Nigel. If you think you could do 50 years of scientific discoveries, if there's enough there and it's interesting, you crack on, mate. We'll do that. That sounds like fun. All right, I'll do you a little write-up, probably tonight, actually, as long as I can get the everything off the report. Do you a little write-up, reveal all the winners, reveal all the losers, and yeah, stay in touch, everybody. And I look forward to your feedback. And hopefully you've had a fun night. No, Charlie, I'm not 50 just yet. All right, another 5 years to go. Apologies for the Tour de France question, my fault, but thankfully it didn't affect anything in the end, so what does it matter? Motorbike logos, Jim, I don't know if we could do 50 of those. That might be a bit much, but there's nothing wrong with going back and doing motoring or motorbikes and cars. We've done something similar, but be original, guys. Come up with some new stuff. Right, go off. I'll talk to you soon. We'll see you on Saturday for the next quiz, architecture and buildings. Have a great evening, whatever you do, and keep the ideas coming.